Welcome to the channel, all you new viewers. I hope you enjoy the video, and to all my longtime subscribers, thank you for absolutely everything. I've got a beautiful house here for you that I'd go as far as calling it a mansion. It is very, very big. It was built in 1987, and the inside of it is just stunning in every single way. Now, this house recently got bought up by developers for the land. It's sitting on 60 acres of property, and it's mainly covered in these beautiful trees that you see. So there's a lot of money to be made. But inside the house are a lot of items that are of high quality and great taste. The man and his wife, they knew what they were doing when it came to shopping. But I hope you guys all enjoy this house. It's our turn to check it out, so let's get in there. What's going on, explorers? Brandon Abandoned. I've got an awesome spot for you guys here. This house, beautiful, huge. There's tons of stuff left behind. It got bought up by a developer, and they must have gotten a lot of money for this house. Not just the house, it's the property mainly. The property is gigantic. You've seen a bunch of it in the drone shots there. But this house is amazing. They got so much that they just seem to have left pretty much everything. But this house is awesome. You guys are gonna love it. We're already in here. Let's get exploring. I'm gonna start here at the front door. Just wanted to show you the mess that's out here. Somebody ended up putting bags that had a lot of food in it, it looks like. So the animals came and tore them apart. I imagine at one point it was just a bunch of garbage bags sitting here. But when there's nobody around to keep the animals away, that's what happens. Now I got here and the weather was starting to look a little bit rough. So I did my drone shots first, which was a good thing. And then it started to just pour real bad as soon as I landed the drone. So I tucked it away, ran into the house. I'm gonna film the house first and then the outside, but I'll probably put the outside first in the video. Some thunder. A nice big chandelier. The paint peeling all the way up there too. Somebody left their slippers. A single jacket, but a nice light fixture. The ceilings in here are very tall. They're tall in the main little entrance, but then you lose a bit of height with the stairs. Look how tall the ceilings are in here. Wow. That's very nice wallpaper. Nice wallpaper, nice light. The black even matches. It's big in here. If you go real tall windows, curtains up there. Very nice. That side of the house looks a lot bigger, so we'll go that way after we check out what's going on this half. Big giant bird, an ostrich staring at me. Thing's huge. That's my eye height. It's way up there. Very nice chairs too. Got that 70s vibe. Very nice. Beautiful curtains. Nice pot lights hanging out. Oh, well, that's weird. There's none on this side of the ceiling. There's only 3 on that side. I guess maybe you'd have a TV behind us. That's why you didn't have the lights above. Nothing's funny. I knew that bird was in here, but I was assuming he was going to be upstairs. Very nice chair. They made chairs a lot nicer back in the day. Nothing like they do now. Nowadays, you sit on a chair, it's almost going to break. Got a nice office. I just needed a sip of water. It's hot out. That's a nice little couch thing. The cup holder built in. I wonder the rest of it is. The Fire King. It's a serious file cabinet. Keep some important stuff in there. Crazy. Built stronger than a safe. Nice wood windows. Beautiful office. Beautiful office. There's a lot of these keys around. Fire file cabinet, main office. They all seem to be labeled. And people went around and opened everything up. Now, there's no power here anymore. I'm not sure if there ever was while people were filming it. But it is, power's been cut, no water. Still raining a little bit. But the property, it even goes way back there. It's huge. Huge. The driveway takes you a good 2-3 minutes to drive up. It's a beautiful chair. Shiny. Hear the thunder in the back. Beautiful leather chair. Looks like it's gotten some wear. This guy used his office a lot. The wallpaper's not the greatest in here, but what are you gonna do? Old school fax machine. It's a nice cabinet though. I almost thought that those slid, but no. Nice red glass. All your cabinets. Yeah, that's cool. I would love a nice office spot like that. Doesn't take much. You got chairs and stuff all hidden here under some TV boxes. Just curious. Oh, just a bunch of pins. All right. So see you later to the bird. I was just checking those out to see if maybe somebody was planning on boarding the place up. But I don't think so. A nice big closet here. And that little piece of wood. We got a newspaper. Let me get a date. Saturday, August 12th, 2017. That was what? 8 years ago. A few things left in here. Lots of nice coat hangers. Gotta have your poppy. Was that animal poo? No, something got ripped up. Very nice dining room too. Oh, there's a piece of the bird. A nice ceiling light too. Got a lot of classy chairs in this house. Why didn't they want to take their old class chairs? Nice little table. Oh, it's broken. Too bad. Some animals eating all the food. That's a mess. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it sounds like we might not be alone. I was thinking maybe there's an animal, but this window's open here. You can hear the water dropping. This is a big kitchen. Okay, let's try not to get lost. Bunch of crap on the floor. You got your pantry. Pedro Pio. And some water, tomato sauce. A few random things behind the door too. Oh. A lot of flies. Barbecue. It's a nice old Mack truck temperature gauge. It's what, 28 out? The humidity feels like 35, but the rain's gonna take care of that. Maybe. Unless it was just that little bit of rain, then it's just gonna make things worse. We'll see. Got your telecom. Let me in. Got rid of some of those flies anyway. Some old cooking machines there. Some food. Dog treats. Cuisinart. Hula hoop. Oh, there's a dead mouse there. That's what's a bit of the smell, but also just how, whatever this rotting food is. There was a salmon in there. That's probably what brought the raccoons in. A full salmon. They came and dragged that out of here quick. Some beer cases. Is there a way out of here? Yeah. It takes us both ways. Well, we'll check out the kitchen while we're in here. More keys, all labeled. A nice big kitchen. Beautiful wood. You got a door to get out. The cupboards seem to be empty. It says monitored, but it doesn't seem to be. Not with no power. A nice pinkish tile. Little waffle maker. For making little McMuffins. Little poached egg. English muffin sandwiches. Some bubbly. A few dishes left behind. Vinegar. Ugh. Something made a weird noise there. What's that? Sparkling water, orange. I love orange flavored pops. I wasn't sure if that was an orange flavored pop I had never heard of. Uh-oh. Let's hope nobody comes in here and finds that. There are a few neat little remotes. Might work lights or curtains. Yeah, lots of cupboard space. This big fridge is gone, but there's a little fridge that we're gonna check out. Some pills and medical things. Some big old mugs, roast. That's interesting. It's like a little steamer. If you know what that is, throw that in the comment. I've never seen one of them. Is that just a random steamer in their cupboard? Helps to keep things warm. Oh, mosquito. Bugger. Got me. Very cool. No. We got a nice bottle of wine sitting here by a painting that we're not going to be able to see anymore. And it's got some fruit, some flowers. But that bag is stuck to it. I guess since this is still part of the kitchen, we'll check it out and make our way out that way. A nice little barber chair stool. Let's take a wee peek. No, it's just a bug. A nice little chopping block. Oh, liquidy. Oh, there's some trout. The animals weren't able to get in to get that. Doesn't smell too bad. At least that's a bonus. All right, let's go this way. Through the half door. Big old closet. Lots of closet space in this house. I'll come stand in here for a second. It smells nice in here. It smells like a house that's been built like a year ago, and people have just moved in like 4 months ago. Still got a nice kind of new smell in here. Or maybe it's just because the kitchen there was so bad with all that rotten fruit on the ground. It's just making that room smell nice. This is very interesting. So you got this half door, and then you got a little bar top. I guess just if you were walking through the house from from this living room, you wanted to go down to the living room with the bird, you could come here and you'd have your bartender there. You could just grab a drink on the way by. The girl asks you to come meet her in the kitchen and you get drunk on the way because the bartender's just too smooth talking. No, don't worry, the wife, she's fine, Come, have a drink, take a seat. What's bugging you? And next thing you know, it's an hour later. Anything in here? Oh. They changed the garbage before they left. And then sometimes people come and hang out and have little parties. Just a little chopping block. You got your little sink. Benji. I hope Benji's still around. Nice gold. You see that a lot in houses built back in the day. 70s-ish, 80s-ish. Yeah, not bad. Just a random little bar. Now here we got your main stairs to go upstairs, stairs to go downstairs. There's another set to go downstairs, I know that. All right, so we seen there, checked out that, went through there, into there, came out here, stopped for a drink at the bar. Oh, your laundry room. Paint peeling away on the ceiling now. But again, it seems like this place could have been abandoned for a while. If that newspaper's right. Maybe I'll see if I can get my hands dirty and check some of the food. That's cool. They've got a laundry chute upstairs. A buddy of mine when I was a kid had a giant house built way back in the day. I'm pretty sure they bought it off of a hoarder now that I'm thinking about it, because the whole basement and everything was just filled with bags, filled with crap. And the house had a 2-story laundry chute that went from the upstairs to the basement. And we used to jump down that thing all the time, put a bunch of clothes in the bottom. Back when I could fit in small spaces. It's definitely your laundry room. The Maytag up there. Definitely shows some age with the color, the way it looks. Appliances were not updated. A bunch of random information. Oh. You got an old speakerphone. Well, that's what it says on the front. What kind of a phone is it? Sanyo. Not bad, eh? Any power? I'm sure a million people have tried to do that already. Whoever's been in here. Very cool. Nothing written in those little cards. Shaving stuff, random things. Yeah. All right. That's to the kitchen. Looks like we got a bedroom or so over here. So there is another stairs going up. But we'll probably take the big, nice main one. There's a little bedroom over there. A nice bathroom. Some water damage and crap going on there. High ceilings. Paint peeling bad in here. Tight little turn and corner. All you can smell is the soap bars in here. I'm not complaining about that. Not at all. Your fancy mirror down here. My steel toes. I always wear them when I'm exploring. Makes life easy. Don't gotta worry about hurting your feet, cutting your feet. It's a big mattress. Yes, we've seen another chair like that in the house. Even left his house coat. Oh, yeah. It's just not very bright anymore. There's a little fancy display on the wall. Some peanuts. Some animal came in here and found the peanut stash. Oh no. Needles and all that. Hopefully everything's in that box. But watch yourself, watch your feet. Oh, TELUS LG phone. That's a fancy table, is it heavy? Yeah, it's got some decent weight. Very nice. Chrome. Those, I'm sure, at one point were on the bed. You got your TV. The glass ain't smashed. Got a nice little headboard mirror. But that's what the back of it looks like. We've seen the back of the TV lying somewhere in the house. I think it was by the front door. A diaper? Yeah. Diapers. A bunch of them in the bag. Diapers and deodorant. And they're big, so they're man diapers. Somebody in bad shape was squatting here. Or just one of the people who lived here. I just wanted to see exactly how this came about again. One way into the basement. There's some mold starting there. But when I came in, I didn't see much, but I didn't have my light. Rat glue. Two huge couches. I'm lounging around, that'd be comfy. Oh, wow. I didn't see all this coming on this side of the house. Very high ceilings up in here. A nice molding going all the way around. Some Architectural Digest. Very cool. Take a look at the painting. Whoa. See, so my truck's parked way over this way around the house. You got to take the driveway all the way down there. It goes through this forest, long way down. It's awesome. Then no one will see you, nobody will bug you. Crazy pillows on that one too. I stepped on that plate, that quarter of a plate. That's what that noise was. Huge little cabinet with what, a little tiny TV in there. And then maybe at some point they might have had a big screen one here, a flat screen. Some Lego. Bunch of old electronics. Bunch of shopping bags. Box for their wood for their fireplace. Big old fireplace too. Yeah, I like that shelf. Huge. Let's take a quick little. It's a nice red chair. And the second door to get out here too. We have both of them open, have a nice breeze coming in. Two big couches. Maybe this was more of a talking area, hangout area. But those couches, you'd want to watch TV or a movie on those. Got another chair. Beautiful chandelier in here. This is probably one of your little main. Could be a main dining room because it's right off of the kitchen. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful light. The wood and the cast iron. Made to look like old lanterns. I like that. That's my style right there. Beautiful. A shot of the huge property out there. Nice fancy lights. Some of these pictures don't seem to be too nice to me. Doesn't really seem like they fit in with everything else. Oh, it's your little workout room. They should have made a pool. Surprised this property doesn't have a pool. I'll check on the map and see how far back I can go. Maybe there was one on the property, but it got filled in over the last 8 years that this place could have been abandoned. Nice. Some Life Fitness. These things are gigantic. Huge. Big old display screen. That's pretty easy though. Run it backwards anyway. There's something sticky all over this handle here. Stability ball, that's not in there. Yeah, it's a very nice room. Because of my work, and I'm just always active, physical, and doing things, not a big fan of working out. I wouldn't have a workout room in my house. This I'd even make, say, put a pool table in here. Maybe a little bar area in the corner since you've got one down the hall. Or if that one's close enough, you don't need one in here. But yeah, I'd have this more of like a little game room type room. Or again, put a hot tub or a pool. All right. That's gonna be it for this main floor. And we'll take the nice main stairs up. Because I think we might have to pass the bar to get to the stairs. Here's hoping. We would have if I stayed the other way. So we'll do that. This is a fun house, or we can even go this way. Cut it in half a little bit. There we go. The best part of the house. The favorite spot. Give me 2 on the double, quick. All right. There's your main hallway again. Nice bathroom. It's nice how this place has the entrance that comes in to a long hallway, kind of. That kind of makes things easy. There he is. Yeah, do you think that thing can support 200 pounds? Maybe 205? Let's see. No. No. Yeah, you come through there and you just walk. Choose where you want to go. But we're going to take these stairs up. So let's go. Some pretty decent sized stairs too, which is nice. Big old windows. I guess, yeah, that one goes through the floor. You can see how it's got the little area. So you can see it while you're going down to the basement also. What's this door? What's this? Ooh. Whole bunch of toys. Did they leave them? No. It's just a weird little attic-y area. No way. Michelangelo. When was that built? 2021. The old dinosaurs. I remember these old lizards. Hey, look at that. It's Nanook. Very cool. Little raptor. Just for all you toy fans out there. A lot of people always like old toys. My Little Pony. I know these because I had a sister. And a little white ninja. Cool. Nice little guitar. Whole bunch of golf club covers. Good names too. Some cool stuff over there too. Some old lights or lanterns. Oh man, there's a little mouse trap there with like 6 on it. Yeah, look at all those. All golf club covers. What's this big old thing? It's still here in the box. An air conditioner. The Black Series. Some plywood in here. If people wanted to have boarded it up, they could have. Old golf club box, some insulation. There's lots of empty boxes of things that they had bought. There's a snowman nose in there. Some Christmas decorations. It's a very cool spot to the house. Some old light bulbs and an old bike riding. I saw a Smurf in there. The floor in here feels a bit weird, so we'll walk slow. Look at these old beams. Original beams to the house there. Some more old units. Almost, he might have had a boat. This would have been your security system, I think, up here. No power to it. So, sorry. You ain't filming no one. Yeah, look at those old lights. An old mattress. It'd been funny if someone was hiding up here, squatting. Yeah, those are very cool old lights. Look at them. The wood beam above it. That one with the chunk of wood in the middle too. Very cool. I'll tell you something though, it is getting humid up here. Oh yeah, see, pool sticks. So they definitely had a pool table somewhere. Definitely had a pool table somewhere. I don't think it would have been up here. In these boxes too, they got the more outside lights. Nice ones too. Very cool. See a different angle of those ones. Lots of signs of animals up here. We're gonna see what's in that door, but we're gonna leave the other way, of course. There's a little mattress. If you want to do, you could bunk up here, hang out by that little window. You got lights, you got exhaust fans. But I tell you, it is humid in here right now. How close the stairs are to the door. Brings us to the top of those other stairs that we saw. Oh, and you know what? You can't get there from the other section, so you remember those stairs, right? The bar is just to the left. When you come up here, you got a nice room. A few pieces of the bed still left behind. Angle on the ceiling, beautiful pot lights. So the house had been redone, I'm sure, since it was built. Look at that snazzy light. Very cool. Nice wallpaper. Lots of bugs. Little tiny shower. Very small. That's a nice chair and table to be trimming your weed at. Nothing left, just shaking stems. And one little tiny piece. That's funny. And this table, it's just meant to look like it's got a cloth on it. It doesn't actually. I like that. That's clever. Very clever. A nice old chair to match. Okay. House is starting to seem like a maze a little bit. Where were the stairs up there? And stick around for the basement too, because there's tons of stuff left down there. Lots of stuff. We'll continue. There's your laundry chute. Massage chair, yeah. Fancy. A big bugger, look at that. You put your legs right in it. Look at the use on it too, eh? This thing was sat in almost 24 hours a day. Nice toys. Some headphones. Nice bedroom here. I like the wallpaper. Nice starlight. Star bright. They like to draw. A little castle thing, that's always cool. A little hockey player. Oh. Nope, not a piggy bank. Look, somebody made it. 76, 77. Yeah, it's getting really hot in here. Hot and humid. It's one of those days. But yeah, I know somebody obviously made the thing. It's just neat how it's got the date on it, like somebody made it at their own house. Is what I was trying to get out. Oh, nice little area here too. Very cool. And there, looks down over the barbecue that we saw. We came out that door. Little iPhone 4. Just a box. Bottle of booze. And some old Lego and some Connects. And seems like this was the son's room. Bag of cookies too. Judging by those toys, I would guess anyway. And the Spider-Man on things. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Alex. Have a great day. This was Alex's room. And I wish Alex many, many more great days and awesome birthdays. And it's still in the box. He had his closet in his washroom packed full of toys. What's that with these little balls? Oh yeah, and they connect with these magnets. Very cool. And a little model building kit. I'm not sure what it was, but it's got rims and tires, so we're looking at a car. Awesome. Yeah, nice little shower again. The showers all in this house seem to be small. Not small, but smaller than you would expect in a house this large. And this rather fancy as well. Animals got in here too. Somebody got a haircut before they left. Again, unless there was squatters or something hanging around. A giant Kinder egg. No toilet. No bidets in this house. Yeah, I wanted to turn around, but I don't want to step on any of that stuff. It looks rather gross. There's Alex's toys. Some golf magazines, those were Dad's. Well, you never know. Some of those little golf clubs were tiny, so Alex could be golfing with his dad. Hockey during the summer. Hockey during the winter, golf during the summer, when you're not a professional athlete, or it's the other way around. Yeah, lots of animals and things eating in here. Oh, nice big room. Nice big bathroom finally. Crazy, somebody painted the trunk so much that it covered up the locks. Couple nice cool old stickers on it. You got a little ledge to hide you so you could keep the door open if you wanted to. And this is going to be more like it, I'm guessing, right? See the size of this shower? Washroom, toilet. No bidet, that's still strange. Get to see you at the front there. A little mess. Oops. Look at that toilet paper roll. It's huge. Normally you could only fit like your 2 fingers in. You could put your whole hand in this one. That's weird. Yeah, nice bigger shower here. Could fit 2 comfortably on 1 shower head. Nice knob there. Cut it out. Big old closet. Stored food. They obviously had a dog. There's a bunch of dental stick bags and boxes all around. Some weed stuff. That might be a parent toy. An adult toy. Oh, there's some dog chew toys and stuff in here too. Maybe that's what it is. That's weird. Why would there be these food? That's probably squatters or explorers. That'll do that. And is that just a beaten stick? And just a little club, just in case somebody needs to be reminded. It's the old reminder stick. Give your head a shake. Look at it. Industrial toilet paper. Crazy. A golf club safety handbook is what this is here. Health and safety. So maybe the guy worked at a golf club. Maybe that's what's going on. Worked, managed, owned. Maybe that's how he's got such a nice house involved through the golf club. That doesn't have a date on it, fortunately. A giant mirror. Nice big lights. I like how this has this little, oh, it's supposed to be up against the window. It kind of looks all right the way that it's slanted like that, but it's supposed to be up against there. Got your nice comfy chair for relaxing. Nothing under the sink. We looked in there, just the safety. Oh, there's got to be a bedroom to go with here, right? Yeah. Nice closet. Somebody, of course, went and checked out the attic. See the power box in there behind me. Nice big room. It's got a weird smell in here. It smells old. Maybe a little like dusty or smoky almost. Just a snazzy box. Bunch of Amazon and some booze. Oh, there's a Slinky that was supposed to be in the box downstairs. Darn it, eh? They had to wreck the Slinky. What kind of an animal wrecks a Slinky? Nice room though, with the carpet. Goes right through. Again, not sure how I feel about carpet in the bathroom. It's a very nice chair. Very, very nice chair. A little low window. But I guess whatever Float your boat, but look how kind of dirty it is, right? That could have been from explorers and stuff coming through here over the years. But possibly that was from getting out of the shower wet, leaving watermarks. Big old bathtub. Big old window. Beautiful. Lots of natural light. You got your little area for getting ready. Got some lottery tickets. Somebody set up rather nicely. A horrible toilet. Look at the mold on there. A little closet. Very fancy toilet paper holder. That one wouldn't hold the giant commercial rolls of toilet paper that they have here. It's very nice. A lot of extra space to put stuff. Things that look nice that you enjoy while you're having your bath. This window looks out over the garage. The driveway comes around the house here into the garage. It's a nice chair. I like the carvings on it. Yep, I sure do. Bottle of wine in the bathroom. I don't drink very much, so I wouldn't be doing that. The guy down in the bar would hate me. I know I act like we're gonna hang out there all the time, but he wouldn't see me very much. Beautiful big room. That's an awesome crate. Just for decoration, just for looks. I gave it a wee shake. See if maybe they locked something inside. Some crazy little trick of theirs. I noticed that. That's nice. Yeah, it could be in a shop if you cleaned it up and it was nice white and black. Easy. And all of his toys were in there. Alright. Everybody just meet me down at the bottom of these stairs. Get some fresh air. Maybe it's cooler outside than it is inside. And then we'll all head down to the basement together. I see we gathered everybody up from outside. Smart, because it is humid in here. It's good to see you all out there cooling down. Oh, but it's actually getting quite cold as we walk down these stairs. That's a bonus. So we got a door in front of us, almost like an alarm. They've got a lot of these lights, eh? Those are interesting. Let's see what's going on this way first, before we go through that door. An old microwave. Some shoes hanging out. An old bottle. There's more shoes here. Nice shoes, nice boots. Oh, broken foosball. Those chairs remind me of pool table, the colors. So down here must have been where the pool table was or is. Could have been right here. Chances are good. Gold sprayed glitter. Yeah, a lot of gold sprayed glitter, pears and balls. This is all Christmas stuff. A nice mailbox. Very nice. Bunch of cool chairs. Another bar style. These red ones are cool. They're when the guests are over and it's a party somewhere. Beautiful fireplace. The marble and the wood. There's part of the foosball table. There's a big old trunk. It's painted shut too. It feels empty. This here's a nice table though. Oh, almost like an old school desk. Got some brick wall down here. Some snazzy white chairs. A little bit of mold. A bunch of glass. Coaches boards. There's going to be another door there that we'll be able to get out. But I think it'll be nicer if we... basement had flooded. That's a sign right there. This is filled with water too. But there's no pipe above us. So this place might have flooded really high. Because if you look above us, there's no water pipes or nothing like that. That would have broken and filled these up. This basement might have flooded. Yeah, see? It's coming up to here. That's the mold line. That's not the water line. We'll see if we can't figure it out. But that being filled with water, that's got me curious. But some of these should have floated off then, right? That's true also. Unless it was like, no, these would have all floated off. They wouldn't have still been here if the water got that high. I'm guessing this is where they were hanging their weed plants. They've got their laundry room upstairs. They had that thing of weed that they had been trimming. I'm guessing that happened in here. All animal fur. So before we start going that way, let's go back this way. Just so we know exactly what's going on. Where we are. Leave door open. You got it. And always these spiders that live in the dark and make these crazy nests in the corner. Like that last house I posted, the 70s house, that one giant fireplace must have had at least 50 of them going up the side. It was scary. So we came down these stairs. Let's go through this door still. Unless this takes us to the garage. Yep. We'll check out the garage. Yeah, why not? We're here. Because there is a ton of stuff that we've got to see in here. I'm just going to go to this side where there's not much, just some boxes. Bunch of orange balls. Bunch of old hard hats. That tin's nice. We got a bunch of them. What's with all the hard hats and all the rope? Very strange. Some like party things. Ladies doing ballet. A whole lot of them. We got this awesome barber's chair. This cool old lever to lower them. And look at that. It's even got an ashtray. That's the coolest part about it. The ashtray shows some age. That's awesome. And then this old chair. That ashtray is very cool. Shows all the metal features on it. A little cabinet here. A lot of balls out and about. It's weird, eh? These doors are all hardcore metal doors. I guess maybe they didn't want no one breaking in if they got in the closet or the garage, because it's glass windows on it, so it could be easy. Oh, nice little bridge. Probably had that out on their property during the summer. Bring it inside during the winter. Golf bags. A bunch of garbage. But I noticed... Who are you? Ultra store. A lot of them. But yeah, over here, just got some random stuff hanging around. Gas card. This right here, oh, really nice feathers too that he collected. Yeah. Check this out. I'll go fast, and if you want to, pause it. You can take a look at all the pictures. A lot of vacation pictures. Oh, it's at Rome. It gotta be with the bullfighting. That's gonna be it. We got a few Lucy's over here. But isn't that cool? Who would leave that book of memories? That's crazy. Some real old pictures. Some real old pictures. More golf club covers. Christmas things. Toys, booze bottles, garbage. Thinking these balls might have gone in a big pen for a dog. They've been doing that a lot lately. Look at the size of that bug in here. Holy. Almost the size of my shoe. Old school snowshoes. A few old toys. Some more really cool old photos. Who didn't take these? And they're all laminated nicely, double-sided. That's crazy. How do you forget all these? And look how many of them. Got a whole nother book and another book. They lost a lot of, I forgot, a lot of nice photos, family memories. Hopefully they come back for them. Nice Corvette. Almost makes me think there's like a tanning bed or something around. But this is cool. Didn't notice, but it's one of those couches where it's got a little leaner in the middle, but you could sit all the way around. That's awesome. Very cool. And a bunch of water bottles, soccer balls. A bear. That's pretty cool. A little wooden bear. And these are awesome. Someone like made them into a table. I don't know if that's very awesome. Could be. Very cool. Very interesting, to say the least. Ooh, just a messy little wet room. We don't gotta stay in here for long. They're doing some pipe fitting, pipe cutting. That's to put the threads on. Yeah, crazy. But a huge garage too. I didn't even point that out. It's only got the two garage doors, but there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could probably fit seven cars in here. All right. So that's my flashlight just died. Give me 1 second. We are back with light. Now we came through this door because it's the closed one. Yeah. So what's in the F door? Not much. Now I think this door is the one that leads us to the other. No. Nice cedar doors. Nice old wood closet. Look at that. Farm or barn style doors too. I like that old wood. A couple mattresses. They started to do some bug in my eye. Some T-bar up there because it was easier. You could tell it was just open for a while. This almost looks like a whole separate basement. Okay, there's the fur. Remember we saw that. Okay, so we came through here. And we went through there. But then we went back there. And now we've made it around. A little tiny bathroom. Nice mirror, nice sink. Those are the other stairs. Oh crap, look how bad the mold is on the ceiling. Nasty. I didn't even realize that. Another nice old chair. We just came in through there. Not much going on. Oh, I almost thought this was like a skate sharpener or something. It's part of a vacuum. Yeah. There's the animal fur. I don't want to touch it because it's been moldy down here. Look at this. Tons of chairs. Way too many chairs. It's the one thing this world has way too many of is chairs. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. White, big, small bird cages. Bird cages. Chimney brushes. A lot more chairs. So this is just a chair storage. They're interesting, those ones. A whole lot of... It's just one brush per box. Very cool. Yeah, look at all these chairs. Lord have mercy upon our souls. Oh, we're going this way. This is the other side of that room. Remember we came in here, I was wondering how that one was flooded without these ones floating off. That's that room. Where we come out to the fur. A little workroom. Interesting things. Some more old electronics. Some helmets and inside the helmets. The old CCM. The rubber duck, baby's choice, $1. Very cool. Just a bunch of little tools and things filled with screws and lids and just random little knickknacks. He had something nice hanging up there. This giant power box. It's crazy. Oh, and all those ones too. And this big one. Why does the house need all that? Maybe it powers the lights outside as well. I know it's a big house, but come on. All of these? Maybe we're missing something. See again. Tons of keys to all the doors and everything in here. A couple people were eating pizzas. That's old school. Christmas tree. RC remote. Some Christmas ornaments. Empty box. Shoes. Bucket. Yeah, it's a nice little storage room. It's big. That's cool. Old school. Who's it going on? Can't tell. Very nice. Well, the basement did not disappoint, but I think that's going to be it. And with the mold that's starting, that's no problem. Let's all make our way out of here. And I'll catch you all outside. All right, everybody. It is raining, so I'm going to do the best I can to film some of the outside here. Real long driveway. The driveway comes up, circles around here, and the garages to the house are down there. Very cool. Let's see what might be going on in these couple little sheds. I just had to run back to the truck, grab a couple things just in case anything happens while I'm out here. Yeah, driveway goes along here, takes you up into there. Oh no. You're gonna see there's a ton of these bird houses inside the house. Very interesting. There's a few things in here. Small bird cages. Whole lot of coat hangers over there. You got a bunch of clothes and mattresses. I'm guessing they took a bunch of stuff out of the house and brought it into here. Possibly squatters, or not too sure, but you could tell somebody took a bunch of clothes and things that were left inside the house when the people left, brought them out here. These chairs are amazing. They even got the number 242. Like a row of theater seats. That's very cool. Plus this nice table, this nice shelf, all carved so the holes are different, and a few toys and a few things, but mainly just a bunch of stuff people brought out of the house to make the house a little bit cleaner for themselves. I don't imagine there's going to be much down here. If anything, maybe some sort of farm equipment. But that's probably going to be it. It'd be nice if there was a cool car or something. little storage bin. Little thing for his golf bags. Browning bag boy. So I was gonna say the lock on there looked really new. At least it was still intact anyway. So I was curious, because some of this could be here, because they've started to clear the property. So they're going to be demolishing all the trees and everything out here. And then after that comes the house. Look at this. That's why the lock's still on that side. It's dark because I only have my phone, flashlight. But just a little bit of like a husky box, a chain, just a few random things. So this was probably just a little lock up, a little lunch area. That makes sense. All right, I'll meet you back over here by the house. Let's see if we can't film a little bit more of the outside before it gets too wet. The side of the house is huge. Big, huge stones. I like these. Bunch of land getting cleared. Taking down all the big trees. Taking down some trees over there too. Nice back view of the house. Looks like some of those might have come down from storms. Like that broken one. Maybe they had been dead after so long. Huge property. There was an eagle or a hawk, one of the two, sitting on top of there. So they had a little shed that's no longer. Little side entrance. Sorry the outside's going so fast. The rain isn't fun. Long driveway. This section isn't even like 5% of the driveway. That's how long it is. Big old house. Nice giant lights. I like those. I would have liked to seen them all lit up. That would have been very cool. All this garbage. It's messed up. Obviously they were just garbage bags people put out here just to get them out of the house. But you let them sit for too long on a property nobody's living, then the animals are gonna come fast and take over everything. So what did you all think about this house? What a gorgeous spot. I love these gigantic houses that are hidden so far away from the towns and from the street that you can just come, you can relax, you can film it, you can take your time. You don't got to look over your shoulder all the time. But what a beautiful house. Tons of stuff left behind. A lot of very cool things left behind too. This person had a lot of taste, some good quality to him. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And again, maybe that came from his wife. Maybe she was the one that was choosing everything. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon Abandon, and I'll catch you on the next Explore. Ciao.